Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action again as well. I'm doing 2 on a Saturday because I missed Fridays, which the reason being was a combination of long matches. I looked at the time codes for this and some of the upcoming games. I was like, maybe I can skip one just to get a quick one out on Friday, but it didn't happen. All of the duels that have been recorded are really long, so they're either... But that's a good thing because I reckon we're going to see some really good duels this round. So Johnny Steps taking on Syrus in this one. So Johnny Steps' deck was thrown together just for a bit of fun to add him to this tournament. A couple of people in the comments were like, we should get Johnny Steps sometime, and I was like, you know what, I can throw him in a Duelist Kingdom tournament. But so we built him a deck, and his deck's actually quite fun, but I think he'll struggle with Syrus. I think Syrus might just be a little bit too strong. Still, bottom table players have been beating top table players, so you never know what could happen. Beautiful Headhuntress. That's a good card for Johnny to start off with. It's a 1600. It's got 2 face down spell or traps. Okay, just a turn change. So Gyroid can't be destroyed once per turn. So, alright, Mystical Space Typhoon is played. And it has hit a 7 Tools of the Bandit, which is a pretty useful card. Now what will Syrus go for? He does have Offerings and he's played it. It'd be funny if that other card's a Magic Jammer, but no. There goes beautiful Headhuntress. And now Syrus is going to be able to get an early attack here. I was going through comments as well, and there's quite a few of them, so I might actually start now. The last comment I read was about, it was Torrin Johnson saying, will this tournament ever see a post-season of the best duelists? So yeah, the top 8 finishing players at the end of the season, after the bonus points have been added as well, they'll play finals, and we'll do a top 8. It's the same kind of way that the Australian football has its sort of does their finals. Maybe I could do elimination finals for 5th to 8th. It's a bit of an odd system though. I've never seen a system like where the finals are played in any other sport. AFL's, the Australian football one, is really unique. Speaking of the Australian football, the grand final is on today, which is like what you would describe as like the championship match, the final championship match. But it's not like in like NBA where they play a best of 7. In AFL, it's one game. It's like you're here on the day. If you win, you're the champion. If you lose, you go home. So that is starting in about half an hour. So this duel again goes for just a little bit over half an hour. So by the time I finish this, the game would probably about to kick off or bounce down as a bouncing ball into the turf to start the match, which is quite a difficult skill to master because the ball isn't round. It's shaped like it's shaped like an NFL ball, just a little bit bigger. But it's not designed to bounce up in the air. But so yeah, the umpire sort of holds it at the top and just sort of tries to hit the very center of the ball on the ground to bounce the ball in the air. It's occasionally the umpire will get it wrong and the ball will dart off to one side, and then they'll call for a bounce where they won't bounce it, they'll just throw it up that time. So it's a traditional thing to bounce the ball. But anyway, Ice Water is played. It goes after Carrier Royd. Johnny Steps has lost a lot of life points, but Syrus absolutely relentless with these Royd monsters. Syrus draws Negate Attack. That again will help him as well. Johnny does have a defense though with Mystical Elf, so maybe he can get something going here. Crimson Maelstrom says, never really thought about using plant monsters in Duelist of the Roses. There really wasn't too many options and they were pretty weak overall. Yeah, plant monsters, they suck in Duelists of the Roses. It was 2001, so plant monsters didn't really have their like super good effects as well. And Duelist of the Roses sort of made up its own effects as well, but the strongest plant monster is 2200. which isn't too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. But for that to use its effect, it needs to be in defense mode. It's very King Truesdale. So it's kind of like, defeats the point of that effect. Cascade Hairstone also wished me a happy birthday. It was my birthday a couple of days ago. I don't want any more birthdays though. I just want time to freeze. A giant soldier of stones plate is 1300 attacks, so... And there goes. He's aimed at Patroid. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, well, negate attack will activate anyway. I was going to say Jetroid's got 1800 defense, although Patroid can look at cards that are face down, so that can actually be a very useful effect. And can actually give Syrus strategic advantage. There's Woodborg Impachi. So can't get over the 1300 attack. However, Gyroid can't be destroyed by battle once per turn. And now Jetroid can go to defense, so Syrus is well protected here. Kixie Joe, which it's not a familiar name. I don't think I've seen that name before. Thanks for commenting as well, if you are a first-time commenter. Says, that WTF sound after the second duel absolutely described my reaction, but I laughed so hard I almost fell out of my chair. I had to put it in. Because that second duel between Chaz and the Paradox Brothers, that match was absolutely, like, I don't even know how to explain that match. It was really, really funny, and just the way Chaz was sort of fumbling around with those Ojamas, he got it in the end. But the poor Paradox Brothers, man, they were kind of hard done by in that match, but it was good fun. Ambulance Roid goes down in defense. Oh, I don't know about that from Syrus. I would have kept that in hand. Moonwolfie says that first match was a marathon. This is for Marek and Ishizu. While I was pulling for Ishizu, I also noticed a mistake that would have allowed Marek to win and not let Ishizu bring Midoriya back. Yeah, Midoriya is that is a super good card. If you've got fairies in the graveyard, 4 stars, and you can get well over 3000 attack on it. But it was Marek and Ishizu. It was a very good match, but the thing is, this is why we use human players for this, because they're not going to play perfectly every time. They're going to make human errors, but that's what makes the game exciting to watch as well. Because like the AI though, the AI is only going to make decisions based on what cards it can see on its field and hand. It won't be able to like think to itself, I have this card in my deck, I could maybe draw this card and like sort of take a gamble. The AI won't do that. The AI won't take gambles. It will just play what it feels is the best move that it can do in its current situation. And probably crash while doing it. It's a big problem with the Legacy of the Duelist, is it's crashing. Which, touch wood, we haven't seen for a little while, but there was one point, about a week or two ago, where I think we had like 2 crashes in like almost consecutive duels. And on one of them, it ruined a really good match. I think it was Pegasus and someone, I think it was. That one of them happened in. Samwise says, I would have loved to see Marek versus Ishizu in the anime. I reckon that would have been a really good anime match too. But Marek, we only saw Marek duel, what, 3 times? So he got his way into the finals. He had that little fatal 4-way with Joey, Yugi and Kaiba. No, he had his match with Mai first. Then he had the fatal 4-way match. Then he had the match with Joey. And then Yugi. Oh, okay, 4 times. Okay, maybe we got to see Marek a couple of times, but... Oh, 4 times. 1100 off Syrus. Johnny Stepp's going to take this first match. Ah, 1 Day of Peace. Johnny Steps uses Thunder of Ruler to protect his field. He's playing really good. Johnny Steps' deck, I really like it. I reckon it's a great deck. To the end phase for Syrus. Now, 1 Day of Peace was activated from Syrus, so his field is safe. Johnny put a few cards in defense mode. And Lady of Faith. Johnny doesn't have a lot of life points. He can't do life point damage that turn because of 1 Day of Peace. So he's gone defensive. There's Mask of Weakness. And now Syrus has played Psychroid. And Psychroid has gone after the Unhappy Maiden, the Unhappy Girl, whichever one it is. He couldn't destroy anything else, but he does have the he does have Mask of Weakness. Johnny Steps has moved his monsters to attack mode. He's moved all of them to attack mode. Now Syrus does have Mask of Weakness. I'll get back to comments in a sec, but this match is going to have a really interesting finish. 200 off Johnny Steps. He's lost Giant Soldier of Stone. He's got Lady of Faith. Whoa, hang on, what happened? Oh, has he misread something there? Oh, yeah, I think he might have misread something. Because he ended his turn. Oh, there's going to be a double destruction here as well. It wouldn't have mattered because Syrus drew Druid. Oh, I don't know what happened there with Johnny. Unless he misread Lady of Faith. It's got 800 defense. Spirit of the Heart was stuck in attack mode. Johnny Steps activates Shard of Greed. It's not really a mistake that would have changed anything. Johnny Steps would have still had the Spirit of the Harp on the field, but its defense wouldn't have done anything because of Drillroid's effect. There's a face-down defense for Johnny Steps. And Syrus has drawn Power Bond. He's put down Bicula. It's only a 200 attack. There goes Witch's Apprentice. Still anyone's finish though. But with Drillroid on the field though, you got to say that Syrus, anything that Johnny puts in defense is going to be destroyed without even applying battle damage. Turn change again now for Syrus, who draws a bat. Now Syrus beginning to load his field up. It's Water Dragon Fairy. Come on, Johnny. I kind of want Johnny to win. It's been a good match so far. Alright. Turn change back to Johnny. What can he get on this turn? He's got 7 cards in hand, so he's got quite a bit. Goes with a face down spell or trap and goes with Queen's Double. Okay, that can attack directly. Oh no, it's confident from Johnny, so he must have something on the field to protect that, because he wouldn't be attacking with that unless he had something. There's another bat for Syrus. She plays in defense. 3 defenses on the field now for Syrus. He goes in for the attack with Drillroid. So Johnny's got to have something. He does. Wabaku. Well done, Johnny Steps. Taking time off of that famous world tour that old Steps he is dancing in. To be here today for the tournament. Alright, Johnny tributes Queen's Double. Oh, Penumbral Soldier Lady, that can get rid of Drillroid. Alright, 500 off Syrus, he's down to 1600. Oh, I tell you what a tight match. There's Bukoichi, the Frightening Car. 4 in defense for Syrus. So a little bit for Johnny Steps to do here. He's got to get through quite a lot of defense. Maiden of the Moonlight has now come to the field. Oh, in the Book of Secret Arts. 1800 and 2100 now on the field for Johnny Steps. He goes after Bicular. And he activates Bicular, so he'll draw Unicycler. So Syrus keeping up the defenses. If he draws, he's already lost Armoroid. And Penumbral Soldier Lady takes out that Unicycler. Alright, turn change for Syrus, who draws. Oh, it's Mixeroid. It's one of his best cards. I did notice that then. Power Bond's prompt had come up. Syrus is activated. Pair Psychroid. Doesn't that need 2 Psychroids to fuse? Oh, it's 2 machine monsters with the same name. Ah, this card can attack directly. Oh, Power Bond doubles it. Oh, shit. Oh my god, Johnny's done. Oh my god, oh wow, what a finish. I did not know that about Pair Psychoid. I thought that was 2 Psychoids that had to be fused. I didn't realise that was 2 machine monsters with the same name. Oh, Johnny Steps. Wow, Syrus actually had that move for a few turns. Looks like Cyrus's player only sort of caught that as well. I thought Pair Psychoid was 2 Psychroids. Oh, well, either way. Oh, what a tragic end. And so if Syrus failed that attack, like if Wabaku or something was activated, if Syrus failed that attack, Power Bond would have taken the rest of his life points. Wow, what a finish. What a first match. Out of Johnny Steps, man. He was a throwaway character in the anime in this tournament with this all-female lineup of cards that we've built for him. Johnny Steps is producing some of the best matches, as Kanan the Swords Mistress has started off on this one. And it is Bicular. Alright, Super Palco says the first match was insane. That is for Marek and Ishizu. It was a really good first match. One day, you know what? I should have marked down what matches were really good. We could have done maybe a compilation or something at the end. I probably still could. I just have to go back and search. Well, there's still a long time in this tournament as well. We can. Maybe I should do that. Do like a best of at like the end of the tournament. Have like a compilation that goes for like maybe a little bit. Doesn't have to be the best of 3. It just has to be like the best of. They can be singular matches. That actually might be a good idea. Just like a hour-long compilation of like the best, or maybe a 2-hour compilation of like maybe like the top 10 matches or something that the tournament produces. SEH292 says first comment for Marek, and that was on Marek and Ishizu's. Okay. Oh, Steamoid. Can gain 500 when it's attacking, will lose 500 when it's being attacked. So it'd be at 1300 though. Johnny doesn't have anything strong enough to destroy it though. Syrus has Woodborg and Patchy on the field as well. Sonic Maid was drawn. And Johnny... Oh, he's gone for defense mode with Giant Soldier of Stone. Oh, he's overlooked that. As they could have destroyed each other, Steamoid and Giant Soldier of Stone. That's an oversight, or an overlook there from Johnny. He would have seen the 1800. He would have taken the equation out of his head that it drops Steamoid by 500 when it's being attacked. Spirit of the Harp is gone. Johnny still has the opportunity to see it though. Oh, he's just drawn Water Omotics. Which I found out recently is an edited card. There's quite a few cards out there, but the Water Omotics, the original Japanese one, she didn't have that blue dress on. It was just her birthday suit, which obviously had to be edited for American and kid audiences, but Water Omotics has now destroyed Steamoid, so it came off well for Johnny. He's kept his Giant Soldier of Stone, which is actually the best possible result, even if it was by accident. Torrin Johnson also says, it's back and forth duels like that. This is for Keith and Joey's match. It's back and forth duels that are why this tournament is so great. Thanks for the vid. And this is something I want to do as well with comments, but YouTube will spit out, like, not on all comments, but on some. I don't know how it determines which one and like which comments and all that, but YouTube will generate a comment for you, which you have the option of like selecting, and you can just like get almost like an instant response. But they are so AI, like they just sound really, really funny. So from now on, whenever I see them pop up, I'm going to mention them in the comments. This is what YouTube's AI suggested my comment could be, because some of them are really funny. But for Torrin's comment on it's back and forth duels like that are why this tournament is so great, thanks for the vid. One of the AI generated comments says, yeah, I agree. We got some good back and forth this match with a laughing reaction. And the other one says, glad you were enjoying the matches so far with an exclamation mark. You know what comments are AI generated because they usually end with an exclamation mark or something like that. I very, very rarely put exclamation marks. I use emojis, but I don't use exclamation marks. That's how you know when comments are being AI generated. Because, bro, who uses exclamation marks? Like, unless it's like a really specific thing. Like, I never use exclamation marks. Submarine Roid is played, so Syrus is going to be able to start attacking directly, and Submarine Roid will put itself back into defense mode when that attack is done as well. Truck Roid's on the field. Well, Syrus has got a good field, and Johnny has to be careful because if Truck Roid destroys something, it will absorb the monster it destroyed. There's Muse A. So yeah, Johnny doesn't want Truck Roid destroying anything. A bit of a standoff here, that's... Yeah, then we're back to comments that I remember. Alright, so second match. Syrus won the first match in absolutely dramatic fashion, having pair Psychroid. That was... wow, and with Power Bond as well. Submarine Roid in for the attack, which is just going to sit there and keep picking life points off Johnny and just set itself back to defense mode. Submarine Roid is actually a really good card. Witch of the Black Forest. Oh. It's midday, I swear. It's almost midday, which means the AFL Grand Final. Traditionally, the Australian rules football, the Grand Final, basically the championship match, starts at midday. Okay, Mixeroid is flipped up, so Mixeroid possibly going to sacrifice. It could probably bring Armoroid or something down. And it does bring Armoroid 2700. So it's going to be... oh, there's polymerization as well. Oh, all five of them are Roid monsters. Sorry, I gotta stop putting my hand over my mouth when good plays come. It's like a natural reaction thing. Oh, he's got one in his hand. He's going to keep Armoroid on the field. Oh, this is going to be an absolutely hammering if Johnny Steps cannot get anything to get this super battle bot thing off the field. Barboroid, the ultimate battle machine. It's 4,000 attack. It can attack twice. It can't attack directly, but it can make 2 attacks on monsters. So that's going to get Johnny Steps' defenses off the field very, very quickly. Johnny does have Mask of Weakness, but that's not going to do anything for that battle bot. Johnny's going to be losing 3 defenses. Oh, that was 1,000 points. Where'd that come from? Oh, is that part of BattleBot's effect? Oh, it must be 1,000 points per monster. That would be why it can't attack directly. But it makes up for it with being able to destroy the monsters on the field. Armoroid in for the attack on Witch of the Black Forest. You know, he could have left it and left 2 monsters on the field and then swept up the life points, but he's drawn Penumbral Soldier Lady. It's going to take a miracle for Johnny Steps. End phase, turn change. Johnny draws. No. No way. Nah, no way that he just drew Offerings to the Doomed. He's got Mask of Weakness on the field as well. He's just played Penumbral Soldier Lady. I'm doing it again. I'm putting my hand over my mouth. He's drawn Penumbral Soldier Lady, which is a dark type, so his Elves Light card can't go on it. He's played it in attack mode though. Bait play. Will Syrus take the bait? It's a cruel game sometimes. It really is. Monster Reborn, Barboroid is back. Oh, he attacks with Armoroid. Yes, get it off the field. Oh, well, it's a really harsh game sometimes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Johnny Steps looked like he was gonna pull something out of the Heart of the Cards playbook. But it wasn't to be. Monster Reborn brought back the 4,000. Imagine if it wasn't Ultimate Offering, Offerings to the Doomed, and it was Monster Reborn that Johnny got back. Well, would you believe 2 tragic ends for Johnny Steps in these first 2 games? Tell you what, he's nothing short of entertaining. It's been a really, really good game so far, these first 2 games. There's still one more. It's just about to stroke midday. Now, I did look at the time code on this one earlier. Now, Syrus is up 2-0, so he has won the season point. Can Johnny Steps get a win in? Although now, with 2 Psychroids, just to poke fun at me earlier, the 2 Psychroids now can fuse together that pair Psychroid. Johnny Steps plays... Oh, Commencement Dance. That's Performance of Sword. It's a 1950. And we don't get to see this very often. So it's a weaker ritual monster. It doesn't have any effects, but it's a very early one as well. And 1 Day of Peace for Johnny, so both players will draw a card. Oh, and Shard of Greed. Alright, Syrus's bat is destroyed. Pair Psychroid is 1600. It can attack directly, but it's only 1600. I say only 1600. That's quite a lot if you're a... Oh, there's Decoy Roid. And Syrus plays Bikoichi the Frightening card. There's a card that goes with Bikoichi the Frightening card. Bikoichi the Frightening card. I've seen it recently. It's like a big combination of them. Oh, that might be there. The freight card that is exclusively for Dekoichi. You can transport anything, but most cargo arrives broken. Isn't that generally how most delivery companies operate these days, though? Most cargo arrives broken to your doorstep. Alright. Oh, 1 day of peace for Syrus. Oh, come on. He's drawn 7 completed. Oh, no. Alright, the 2 Psychroids will fuse with polymerization, not with Power Bond this time. Zane will be proud that Syrus got Power Bond right in that duel. Although, if it got blocked, if his attack got blocked, because I think there was a Waboku played the turn before. Unless that's why Syrus didn't play it in the first one, because he wanted to see if Johnny did have any face-down cards, like Waboku. But, oh, Zane would have blown a gasket if Syrus lost with Power Bond that way. Syrus doesn't go for a directed... Ah, well, he couldn't do life point damage there anyway. Good concentration there from Syrus. He got rid of Performance of Sword, which is 1950. A Rush Recklessly or something would have put it over the 2300 of Pair Psychroid, but now Johnny Steps has to deal with the 2300, which is pretty chunky to get through. Speaking of Power Bond. So it's... what can he fuse? 1 Roid monster, 1 Roid... Oh, 1 Fusion Roid monster and 1 Roid monster. Can make that 5000 defense, but that would be completely meaningless. And now Syrus can just sit back and go for direct attacks. Johnny can only get hit 4 times by this. He's got 2 cards face down in defense. If Johnny Steps draws mostly monsters, he is going to get absolutely ripped to shreds by that Pair Psychroid. Oh my god, there's Armoroid. Syrus will go in for a direct attack again. This could be a... this could just be a harrowing ordeal of a match for Johnny. He's got 2 turns left to try to get rid of this Pair Psychroid. 2300 and it can attack directly. Johnny's defenses are completely bypassed. He can throw down as many of them. Oh my god, Syrus draws Machine Conversion Factory. It's clever though, he didn't play it, he didn't need to. 2300 off Johnny Steps. Well, after the first 2 matches, which were both really good, it looks like this one may come crashing to a finish. And poor Johnny is... he's in all sorts of trouble. Oh, here we go. Gyaku Tenno Megami. Flips up the Unhappy Girl. And flips up Spirit of the Harp. Pair Psychroid can end life points not even needing to attack directly here. I get the feeling that Johnny Steps is cooked, and I don't blame him. Most players would have been defeated unless they drew like an Offerings to the Doomed. Pair Psychroid in again. Johnny Steps didn't even get a chance to fight back in that 3rd and final match. Syrus picks up a bonus point in absolutely comedic fashion with how those first 2 duels ended, but overall, a great match. Another long one as well, but, well, the AFL Grand Final would be kicked off. I'm going to go probably fall asleep while watching it, though. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Also, I will try and do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow as well. We'll see how I go. I might even do a live stream as well, collect some cards up. Thanks everyone for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.